what's crazy? Every time I'm on TikTok, I see these videos of these basic balls jumping around a big old circle. And they're so popular because every time you look at the likes, like just look at this one for example, like holy shit. I got a couple hours on Python. I could easily recreate this. And now that I have AI, it's going to be so easy. Day one is I gotta create the ball using the turtle module from Python. You know, I did the math and this looks like a pretty easy project. Now, before we can do anything, we have to build the canvas. So that's what I went ahead and did right here. Pretty easy, looking nice. Now we may add the ball physics. Attempt number 2, attempt number 321, attempt 537. Now we're just missing the platform for the ball to bounce off of. Yeah, so I've been stuck for a couple hours and everything just doesn't come together. So the goal is to make a bunch of little pixels to make up the circle. That way I can save the X and Y coordinates for later to detect if the ball hit any of the tiny pixels. But then I realized, I'm a programmer. I'm a fraud. All I have to do is look it up. Yep, not even gonna read it. Just gonna copy and paste. Of course, there's still a few minor issues that need to be tweaked out. Now, every inch the arrow moves, we're gonna just blast a pixel that way, therefore creating a circle out of only pixels. Save those coordinates in a data array, and boom, we have all we need. I think I'll call it a day for today and start again tomorrow. Alright, so on day 2, it's a lot less interesting than day 1. I spent a lot of time trying to figure out what to do. So while we're at it, please make sure you like, subscribe, if you like the content you're seeing. If you're feeling a little extra, hit that notification button as well. A couple hours later, and you know, there is detection because if you look very, very closely, something is happening to the ball. Here, let me help you. Let me zoom in this time. Look very closely how little bit it moves. And look, we're gonna go around again, and there's just a little bit of movement. But we have to figure out what exactly is going on. We'll save that for tomorrow. So I did the math, and I finally figured out what was going wrong. This is my own adaptation of trying to fix it. As you can see, it kind of works, it kind of doesn't. And I remember, I'm a programmer, and I use my glorious savior, ChatGPT. Okay, ChatGPT. You did a kind of decent job, but we're gonna need to put a little more effort, please. With my guidance and ChatGPT's expertise, we finally built a masterpiece. But it's not about the destination, but rather the journey. So before I show you the end result, let me show you every iteration before we came to the conclusion finish. Alright, so in this version, the circle was already messed up to begin with, so it was just a disaster. This version is a lot nicer. The circle actually works now. It's thick, it's girthy, and the ball responds properly. On this version, we're basically done. It does exactly what the videos do, but none of the extra features they have, which is what we will continue to add. Step 1 was make the trail, and that wasn't pretty difficult. Then we changed the color, but we want the first ball to remain green. And just like that, we have a trail. Let's go back and add it to the final thing. And at this point, we're basically done. We have the trail, we have the circle, we have the background, but we need the audio. Can't forget the audio. That's the most important part. Originally, I was going to add a basic audio, but I thought to myself, that's a little too basic. Let's change it up a little. It was a great adventure. We're finally done. And without further ado, I present to you the final results.
Sigma. What the 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 Sigma.